No mobs so far. Like, not a single mob. And barely any loot.
I wonder if we can use this.
What do you think? Father, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not sure, son. Never in all my years here on Lenegis has anything like this ever happened, not even once. There's always been a decree before anything takes place. Not only was there none this time, but the residential quarter has seen damage and injuries. Could that mean there's something bad happening then? It's possible. For now, all we can do is wait and hope for the best. That's a surprisingly level-headed way to look at this.
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, who was it then?
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Hanfried whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
You and me both. Though we are Renin by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
Hopefully.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
Like, they keep saying that, and then they keep stopping to chat. It's like, make up your mind. How could any of this happen? For years, Lenegis was a bastion of order and stability. Where did it all go so wrong? It all went so wrong when you started, like, pushing me too far. And then I got mad.
Doe?
Oh.
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Sure,
Damn.
that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
You're just a racist monster, lady. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good.
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
Yay. Nothing here. I feel guilty about fleeing with our kids out there fighting. There's no need to worry about them. They come from a higher ranking family than ours. That makes their astral arts stronger than ours. They're simply fulfilling their duty to society as members of the ruling elite. I know, but it still doesn't sit right with me. Orange gel. Civil Park Zone. This is crazy. How long is this going to keep on? I don't know. Normally we would have had orders from the top brass informing all the separate classes what they need to do. I doubt that's happening. The whole chain of command in the city seems like it's broken down. Nobody knows what's happening. That doesn't mean someone somewhere isn't watching our every move. For now, we should see if there's anyone higher ranking around here. Maybe they'll have an idea about what we should be doing. Could also, you know, think for yourselves. I know it's hard to do, but... Tofu? The feeding pen is in bad shape, but who knows how many people have died? What happened to the Zoogles? Don't tell me they broke out. No, luckily we were able to seal them off before they got too far. Not that it does much good when they've escaped in other districts. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading. I'm watching the guy and the girl up there, like, casting water arts, and the other guy just like waving. If I had to guess, I'd say there are lots of Zoogles running around loose throughout Lenegus, and there are a lot more of them than us too. What are we going to do? All of our best soldiers are stationed down in Dana. I mean, serves you right.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renan sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together.
Aww.
Avakir, Faria, and Tarnagan. but that was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
Which explains why she's so mad.
Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice. Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right. Alphen.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Okay. If the rumors are to be believed, it's not just Zeugles who are out of control. Apparently, a group of armored soldiers have started to rebel too. For all we know, we may be seeing the start of some kind of uprising, don't you think so? That's absurd. Who could possibly plot such a conspiracy and think they could get away with it? True, if you rebel against the Sovereign, you're rebelling against the entire Renan civilization. It's hard to say one way or another. Nothing like this has ever happened in the history of Lennigus. We just know too little. So there are armored soldiers rebelling as well? Interesting. If things don't calm down soon, don't you think we should board a starship so we can evacuate? We can't. You need to have the Sovereign's permission to enter a starship for anything other than the crown contest. Well, where's the Sovereign? Why isn't he here to lead us in our time of need? That is a very good question, lady. I have no idea why. It's really, really weird.
I see a medic and supply officer over there.
Yep.
If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Aha! Here we go. The pink pyrotector? Come on. Come on. For real? Okay. In Scotum Renee, a shield made with Lennigus' technology. Every aspect, including its appearance, has been carefully designed to optimize its defensive capabilities. And this one is a cat shield with a lovely pink coating. The only one that can get through its otherwise impregnable defenses is its lover, the Feline Bastion. Or Bastion. I'm actually gonna make this one because we're running low on money. Assault shot. Oh my god, look at this gun. What is this? That one looks good too. A famous cannon that belonged to a man thought to be immortal. Most who try to fire it themselves are bound to be blown back by the recoil. That's ridiculous, by the way. This looks ridiculous. Yeah, we're getting like a bunch of new ones. That's crazy. Gonna have to make this one eventually, just for the sake of having made it, you know. I can manage my wrench from here. That makes 0 sense, by the way. Yeah, we're not gonna have any more animals.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I have literally no money. Outfits. So this one is like a little bit of every color. I'm gonna see if I can like get another armor maybe. Doesn't quite fit with this. At least like the gold in the armor makes sense here. That one also makes sense, but the problem is it's blue. This is probably the one that makes the most sense. This still works, so I'm still gonna keep it that way. It still makes sense to have it this way. Rest. Let's see here. Attack up T, no. HP L, S, small, tiny, medium. Drop that in S, T, S, S, M, S. Oldie mark? What does that do? Makes you harder to detect when making contact with enemy icons. Oh, okay. So that one is pretty good. Anything that's like L, anything else that's L? Attack up L. We might actually do this. Heal HP after battle L. Dropped items L. I don't really care. XP boost? I mean, we're bringing it XP boost again. Yeah. Someone else. We need the XP boost. We need to really, really level up like quick whilst we have the chance. Anybody else we can talk to here? Nope. Here? Not even. No. No chest here. Well, okay then. Oh. Yeah.
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Yeah, we're fighting them. Are you kidding me?
Well, so much for
course
them
you're
not
fighting them.
wanting to fight. Oh,
I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menentia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
it's almost too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
I'm out of ammo!
Get out of this!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle! I'm all stopped up!
Yeah, these enemies are level like 44. Like, thank God I took the bonus XP thing.
Do it! Inferno! Get toasty!
Bird strike.
On
No!
your knees.
Cyan instant!
Call that.
Inferno!
Armor won't save you.
Falling storm! Shield! Go for it! Prepare to
That gun is ridiculous, by the way.
call! Leave the charge!
That gun is absolutely ridiculous.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Should probably start making sure that the people that we kill actually stay dead. Feel that'd be good, right? That way, we don't have to worry too much about like having a growing list of enemies if we keep like whoever we kill is dead or stays dead. Zoogles.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Here we go! I never miss!
Hurricane thrust!
Confiscating!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
Inferno crossing! Dazzling spin! Healing circle! Ready and rare! A freezing storm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and tumbling to me.
Shield! Go for it! Prepare
Another one I wanted.
Might take this.
Hurricane thrust!
Inferno
Armor won't save you.
Nothing gets by me!
I'm ready.
Get toasty!
Bird strike.
Got you! Lunar pulling
Captivity.
Lunar blast! Inferno crossing!
Finish it!
Shield! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Too slow!
Can you take it?
Falling storm! Here goes!
I'm ready.
Shield! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Boom, done.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I'm getting dark mains. We needed that for some weapons. That's good. That's where they drop from. They drop from here. Force Mantis? Oh, that's not good.
Burn.
Falling storm!
Take this.
Lunar corruption! I think I'll pass on the head.
No further!
Incineration wave!
Where are you going? Falling storm!
Heal my weary companion!
Will this way?
Elusive deity!
Now you see what I can do.
Eagle Cyan instant!
Eat dirt!
Annihilation! Inferno Crossing! Leave the charges to me! I'll take you all on! Ha!
Nice.
Flare's Demolitor!
Here, let me help.
Falling Storm! Falling Storm!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer!
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here goes!
Big one's mine! Falling Storm!
Not on my watch!
Dazzling Spectre!
Armor won't save you!
By the power of butter!
Lunar Ring Wake! Falling Storm!
Ion Instant!
Water Snake Wake!
By the power of
Hold nothing back!
Falling Storm!
annihilation!
Where are you going?
This one's all mine!
Inferno Crossing!
Here goes! Lunar
Doing pretty good here.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Fight ends here!
Now Octana!
Falling Storm!
Oh,
No further!
Far enough! Falling Storm! Here!
Demon Lash!
Not on my watch!
Water Snake Wake!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm all set
Armor
now!
won't save you!
Annihilation!
Falling Storm!
This one's all mine!
Reload!
Water Snake
I
Wake!
will you all!
Dazzling
If it's in the
Spin!
sky, it's mine!
I'm ready!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
yes.
They really made us work for that one.
Yeah, no, we had to work for that one for sure.
Out of our way!
Not even close to being done either.
For my lord!
Flame! Reload!
Everlasting
Spirit
God!
Flame!
Take down their defenses!
Bring him down!
Falling Storm!
Going in!
No further!
Inferno Crossing! Anything in order!
Stand back! I'll trip it out!
Let me at it!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready to burn! Fire support! Inferno
I'm ready!
Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let me help.
You're open! Water
Not today!
Now you see what I can do!
Leave the charges to me!
I'm ready! Zohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Boom. The lighting in the zone is amazing though. In battles, it's really, really cool. Okay, so to here, and then we fight these guys. And then we'll have to go to the other side.
No further!
Sonic thrust!
Resonate with the earth!
Demon punch! Demon
Where are
strike!
you? They really don't give up, do they?
You got spirit!
Into the shadows!
Take this! Carve through armor!
Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now!
Azure storm!
Inferno
Flame
Crossing!
inside me, yours to be let free!
None shall
Shion!
Go for it!
Keep getting this one. I want to get the other one. The one that like attacks all the mobs.
Inferno Crossing!
In a bind!
Double demon fang!
Art Elfin!
Commander of heaven!
Phoenix Dracula!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Is that like shortcake recipe? A spongy cake filled with cream and strawberries. Harsh punishment awaits anyone who dares to steal the strawberry sitting atop it. Okay, so a new recipe. Not exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for armor, but sure. Cannibal gel.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on.
Out of our way!
Force Ventus.
Far enough!
I never miss!
Falling Storm!
Lunar Corruption! Confiscated!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Ignite! Very simple! I owe you one.
Inferno Crossing! Falling Storm!
Resonate with the earth!
Sonic thrust!
I'll take you all on. Ha!
Oh!
Flares of Malisa!
Be still!
Lunar Falling Storm! Armor won't save you! Lunar Blast!
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge!
In a bind.
Eat dirt!
Glacial
Everlasting
Punch! Water, hear my call!
Storm!
Inferno Punch!
Demon Fang!
Glacial Sting! Here's evil! I never miss! Falling Storm! Hear me! Inferno Crossing! Water, hear my call!
Behold! The Earth pulse!
Finally, we never get his.
Tectonic vision! Shine! Radiant light!
Falling Storm!
To be let free!
Water Blast! Wait!
In a bind?
I owe you one!
Right!
Demon Fang!
Allow me to help you.
Fully denied! I got you! Falling Storm! Falling Storm!
I thought she was charging, unfortunately. And now she's charging. It's too late for me.
Falling Storm! I'm gone!
To be let free!
Flame of Fury! Inferno Crossing!
You require
Get
out of this!
Incineration Wave!
Falling Storm!
Negative
Anything in armor is all mine! Sure, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Boom! Done.
We're still...
Hold on.